Hey, everybody, we are approaching here the end of 2020, entering the final weeks of the holiday season. I wanted to touch base with all of you. I have missed interacting with you for sure, and the last time we had an opportunity to get together as a group was during the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Kickoff week. Seems like months ago. But it was really just a few weeks ago, and that was a great opportunity to see many of you do your questions and participating and engaging. So that was great. I wanted to give you this short video about various things in our office, and obviously want to wish you and your family a happy and healthy holiday season as we enter our Christmas break here soon. One of the things that I know are in everyone's mind is the continuation of our work telecommuting in the midst of the pandemic, and certainly the future of returning to office-based work. So far, we will continue to telecommute, and we have no potential date where we anticipate returning to office-based work. In the meantime, there continues to be a small group of your colleagues in the office doing the support that is needed so that the work continues. I actually had the opportunity to spend just a few days in the office and last week to cover for Maria's vacation, and it was good to see your colleagues working there in the office to support the operation and to interact with some of the clients that still come to the vestibule. So that is working well. One project that we were able to conclude and finish is the construction project for the visitation room relocation, which, as you know, we started earlier in the year and had some snags along the way. Those new rooms are now fully completed. They are functional. They're operating well. The staff is able to once again observe visits, and it has brought a much more streamlined process to our customer service. We now have a completely separate area for customer interaction, customer worker interaction that is locked from the rest of the workspaces in the office. So we do have that added security. So from that lobby entry, clients typically will either go to utilize the individual 3 interview rooms that were formerly there. And now, in addition to that, there are the 2 family and child visitation rooms. And so beyond that, customers will not have access to any other portion of the office. So we were able to complete that and have it fully operational. So we're glad to be able to count that one as a done piece in 2020. We do continue our work, even virtual, as is the only way we can do most of these things today. But we do continue the work of our DEI team, our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team, as well as the peer review team continues their support for employees, and the Employee Engagement Committee continues publishing newsletters. So please do contribute fund articles, as well as try to do activities to engage us all. And I trust you all got the very nice holiday cards and reminders from the team, about our work family. The Van Buren supervisors, the supervisory team and analysts were able to complete our county staff presentation. This was a project that many of you may have known about, where each county in Western Michigan had to do a presentation over, a list of the performance metrics, accomplishments, and challenges in 2020. And this was a 2-hour presentation. Your management team were the primary deliverers of that material, and they did an excellent job. I will share with you the final product, the presentation, the slideshow that was presented, so that each of you can do a quick review of that and take pride in all the good work that we are doing. We naturally are concluding 2020 and looking forward to 2021. So I do want to tell you that we have been working in establishing program-wide priorities for this next year. And we will continue our efforts with staffing and retention. Obviously, that is our top priority. We want to continue to promote your well-being and keep you healthy and part of our team. The staffing allocation packages, which comes usually about the time of the new fiscal year, is not completely finalized. It is in the last phase of approval, and I'll be sure to share those outcomes as soon as I have a final approved allocation package. In assistance payments, we will continue in 2021 to focus on payment accuracy and moving right along, learning and embracing best practices to achieve a payment accuracy that is 96% or better in case processing. Another goal for 2021 is to continue on top of our new registrations and minimizing the pending overdue registrations. And that's an area that we've done very well historically, so we anticipate to continue to do well. In children's services, we have many priorities, but the top three in our county are the reduction of children in need of residential treatment facilities. So we want to curtail the number of kids that end up having to be in a residential facility. The second priority is maintaining our low maltreatment in care rate and obviously improving the timeliness of permanency for children being the third one. I do want to commend the work of the CQI team. Great efforts by the team in trying to provide solutions and busting barriers to these very tough challenges that families face, and looking at some of our systemic practices. Naturally, the workers are doing a fantastic job with families and children in the midst of a pandemic, keeping things like contact with families, children, supports, field work, all of that very difficult to do with the constraints that we have today. Certainly, our quality legal representation pilot rollout has been helpful. It's been mainly utilized by ongoing CPS staff, and having that family advocate is proving to be an asset to the services that we provide. And last but not least, the incredible efforts of our migrant staff over the course of the spring, summer, and fall was just tremendous for our office and for the community, and they helped deliver a lot of COVID-19 testing this year to that community. Many other things have been accomplished in spite of the challenges. The foster home licensing team was able to conduct modified recognition events, drive-through craft days, gifts for child welfare kits and families were delivered by workers and supervisors. Maria and her staff also worked very hard to serve needy families with modified Christmas gift programs that was arranged via client pickup, as well as many other efforts that I couldn't count or list here. I do want to continue to appeal to you for your support and for remembering that you are the best support for one another, especially in tough times. Our greatest strength in our little corner of the world has been always that we do work as a team, as a work family, and banding together to meet the challenges of the season is the single biggest thing that we can do, even if not physically so, at least virtually, to serve the families. So for me personally, and from my family to yours, I desire and wish that you have a healthy and full holiday season, that you hold dear and close to you those things that are valuable, like family and health, and take some satisfaction in knowing that you've been able to remain contributing to helping so many others that are less fortunate than we are, and through the whole list of challenges that we could list, and certainly they are valid and big. In 2020, we have been blessed to have had employment and have been able to, for the most part, continue to be employed while working from home and doing our best to limit our social interactions to keep us healthy. So I am very hopeful for 2021 with a lot less restrictions and maybe a final death blow to this virus that has impacted all of us. I do believe that the vaccination program is going to make a huge difference, and we are working very closely with our local health leaders in understanding and seeing how that's going to be rolled out. So I want you to know that that is coming, and we are hopeful and excited to close this year on a note of positivity, and hopefully 2021 will bring all of us a much better, prosperous, and healthier year. Take care.